video is being produced to help us remember all of the projects, activities, and memories of being in Key. Mrs. Gatman's 7th grade class of the 1992-1993 school year has divided into 6 small groups. Each group will perform a skit which represents grades kindergarten through 7th. Every year, a new student joins, so each year is a special memory for each individual. Speaking for the whole class, we hope you enjoy the show.
You guys remember when we were in kindergarten and in 1st grade and Mrs. Lutz and Mrs. Umbaugh were teachers?
Yeah, we had those frogs. Did she ever find the one that jumped out?
I don't think so, but I always ask if she has. Now you remember the evaluation feat?
Oh yes, the evaluation sheet.
We had wonderful. And we had a yucky foot. And if you had a yummy day, you went to the yummy foot. And if you had an okay day, you went to the okay foot. Do you guys remember the other people that we had?
Oh yeah, I remember we used to have to find them. And guess what I happen to have right under my chair?
What other people?
Mr. V.
Never could find the ones that he wanted. I remember in 1st grade, a new person came in named Aaron Hyatt.
Hello.
Aaron, what was the first thing that you remember that when you walked in the classroom and you saw the kids sitting down?
Well, the first thing that came to my mind was that this class was just a group of nice people that they had a lot of freedom and they all treated each other with respect and acted as a family. But of course, later I found out that some of these ideas were true, but not all of them.
You guys remember the Pan American Games and that our class in Ecuador?
Yep. We drew those funky Ecuador flags.
And the parrots.
Yep.
And the puppet show.
Oh yeah, I'm going to the
Yeah.
Well, in kindergarten, in 1st grade, we had great memories and great projects. Mrs. Lutz and Mrs. Umbaugh really taught us well.
Mrs. Bender, I caught a fish. Can we dissect it?
Yes, come on. That'd be interesting.
Here's your stuff. 5 CPs.
Wow, that's neat. I'd like to buy it.
5 CPs, please.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Audra,
Mrs. Bender, I don't feel so good.
what'd you have for breakfast?
A donut and a glass of orange juice.
Well, I think you'll be okay. You're probably just hungry.
Mrs. Bender, look what time it is. It's time to go to lunch.
Okay, kids, line up. It's time to go to lunch.
Don't push me.
Shove me. Quit it. Do you really feel that bad?
Yeah.
It's a red light. Don't talk.
Oh, I bet she's going to make us eat 3 things, too.
Make sure you eat 3 things on your tray.
But it's gross.
Eat it anyway.
Let's just stuff it in our milk carton.
No, eat it now while I'm on.
Sick.
Audra,
Mrs. Bender, I don't feel so good.
custodian, get a waste paper basket.
Oh, we had better go to the restroom. Third grade was fun.
Do you guys remember when Audra broke her arm?
My arm's broken? My arm's broken? My arm's broken?
She was really banging it on the trapper keeper that morning.
I remember an embarrassing time for Rachel. I remember the crossword puzzles.
Just as Mrs. Shirley walked in the room, I yelled out, "Does anyone need the answer to 15 across?" And she said, "No, we don't, Rachel. My face would be bright red, too, if I were you."
But there were also fun times.
Yeah, remember when I was Queen of the Green and Ben was King? I liked Writers' Camp Wednesday and Thinking Thursday. I thought writing on the slates was neat.
Yeah, but my hands sure got tired. I remember on Thinking Thursday we'd cut out newspapers.
That was fun, but I liked the Christmas Card Corporation better. Yeah, Sarah won for our class. She got a plaque. Do you guys remember the James Wickham Riley trip? Yeah, that's when the bus broke down and we got stuck, right? Yeah, and remember the stupid nests we built? Yeah, and Kevin Deardorff found us that caterpillar nest for it, and then it died.
Yeah. And remember how those cows chased us out to the bus? Sounds like it was a fun trip.
It was.
You guys remember the watermelon seed spinning contest?
Yeah, Sadie won for the girls.
And Bill won for the boys. Third grade was a fun year. Mrs. Shirley was a great teacher.
When I think of fourth grade, I remember Pioneer Night. We had a lot of neat arts and crafts, but I especially remember Sarah and Renee's quilt. Their names are stitched right in the corner. I also remember David's cold cream. He put lard and perfume together and people put it on their skin.
I remember when Mrs. Lettrell let us bring in water bottles to fill with ice water in the afternoon when it got hot. When we were done, we could set them on the windowsill. Well, C.J. Sutton's fell out onto the roof and he had to climb out and get it. He almost fell off, but he still got it.
I also remember being in an Indian tribe. I was a wee along with Sarah, Justin, and Travis. We had to put signs above our desk, and this is ours. At the end, we had stew, and we had Cokes with it, which made it inaccurate.
The moment I best remember from my fourth grade year was the paper frog jumping contest started by Mark Twain. As the day approached, I felt the frogs had come to life.
I also remember the space seeds had gone up in space and orbited around the Earth. We planned them to see if there were any abnormalities. We had to keep charts of their growth and pictures daily.
Yeah, Mrs. Lettrell let us do a lot of nice things. She was a great teacher.
Man, I wish we were still at space camp.
Yeah, me too. Hey, do you know the answer to who is the president's best friend's cousin's son's daughter?
Oh, man, I can't think of that name. It was his son's father's aunt's cousin's brother's son's third cousin removed.
So you're saying it was his aunt's cousin's brother's father's mother's third and fourth cousin's sisters removed?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. How tall is Martha Washington?
Now, would that be with or without those teal maroon elevator shoes?
I don't know. Let's get 7'3".
I guess that'll work.
Well, Mrs. Kroll's already given us our time for our presidential folders. I guess we should work on our state reports.
Yeah, I guess. Oops. So, which ones are you doing?
In Florida and Montana.
Coupon.
But I was just explaining.
I told you not to speak while we're in the library.
Here. Darn, I almost had enough for a folder.
Tough break. Well, anyway.
Guess what, you guys? Time for our journals.
Yay. So, what do you write about?
I don't know. Probably Rachel slipping up on that Pony Express letter.
Huh?
Remember thermometer?
Oh, okay.
Well, see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, same here.
I get done with all this homework.
Yeah, shouldn't have saved my state reports till the night before.
Baby, blow me a kiss before you leave me now. Baby, blow me a kiss goodbye.
I'll dress out on the ice cream stand. Jaden can't hear the teacher because he rang on a bonus. You gave the other team some points and got embarrassed because he cried meatloaf. He really did. Travis Miller falling down, falling down, falling down. Travis Miller falling down all day long.
Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself.
Hip Hop Ukraine, eggs, ew, sick.
Where's the card catalog for the encyclopedias? Think it over.
In health we had a worksheet. It was a crossword puzzle. It was over the chapter on adolescence. But Justin accidentally, he filled in an extra box. He left out a letter, so he got a new nickname. It was Pubert, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Avocado Davida, baby. Avocado Davida.
I've got boogie fever. I think it's going around. I've got boogie fever. We sure had a fun time in Mrs. Gatman's class.
Yeah, we sure did.